place component. Oh, I should have done this in 3D. I can choose the different components that I've loaded on. If I do place a component,
वीडियो का ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਰਾਂ
I can do it this way. If I do place on base, I can do it that way. Yeah. Or another method. James. Oh, which one did I use? Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah. So I can use either the two. Oh, yeah, here. Don't. Okay, so when you use your connections and everything, when you do your connections, your base plates and everything, make sure to use the one that's appropriate for the type of connection, as I mentioned earlier. All right. If it's obviously beam to column, you need a plate, or if it's welding, you don't need a plate. But make sure to use the one, for example, permanent cleat, P-cleat. So obviously it's permanent cleat. You can place on face, or you can place in work plane. There's different ways to do this. The first method I just showed you is in 3D. If you go 3D and just click your component and place on face, or another method. Or another method, all right, is if you go. Yeah. Another method is if you go to your section view and I use the reference plane, set the work plane, Berlin reference, or maybe no, I should make a new one. I'm just showing you the different ways that you can place things, right? There's more than one way to do things. I can make a new one. Oops. Alright. So I'll unhide those. Have this one, or make another reference plane. This is just one of the different ways you can do it. Alright, there's many different ways you can do it. Parallel. I see that parallel snap. And then name this one P-cleat reference.
ਕੁਝ ਫਾਈਂਡ ਆਊਟ ਉਹਦਾ ਪਤਾ ਕਿੰਨਾ ਕਰਨਾ
And then same thing.
ਕਰਤਾ ਦੇ
Set your work plane.
ਉਹਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਾਉਣੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਉਹ ਲੋਡ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਉਹ ਭਰਾਵਾ ਖੜਾ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਕਰਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਓਕੇ ਦੂਜੇ ਉਹ ਕੋਲ
And
ਨੋਟਸ
then
ਵੀ
yeah, level 1. And then I place my component. So I want here.
मैं लेवल 2 डिलीट करता कोई चक्कर नहीं अभी तो सारे डिलीट किए टैब व्यू टाइप व्यू
Okay, so what that means is yeah, it's all over here. Yeah, same method. It's also, you can also use this method as well for the purdons if you wanted to. There's more than one way to do things. And then like what we did here, just drag it down and then drag this one down. Same thing. There's two ways to do it. Yeah. You can just do the same thing with the purlins as well. You can place on face, or you can use this reference and then place it to the reference, set your work plane. Okay. And then also, So you can also edit your connections, for example, your families. All right, so I've loaded, for example, is it here? No. Okay, it doesn't say, but I'll give you guys also another tip. Oh, no, it does. Oh, it does have it. Okay. I'll give you guys another tip. So if you go to level 1, right, and now it does say the notes, but it doesn't go over it quite well. We'll be placing a plate onto the column, right? So we've already loaded it. When we insert family, we can find it in the components. If we place a component, we can see here that we have our 2 both base plates. Okay. Two both base plates. Yeah, so just load it. For example, if you haven't loaded, you just load it onto your project. Yeah, and from here, what you can do is you can edit. You can change it. You can make edits here if you want to, before you load it. Oops. Okay, oops. Gotta just move it here. You can change it here, or you can change it onto the drawing. But if you change it here, you have to load it again and close. You have to save your changes so that it will make the changes and overwrite existing parameter values. If you do that, place it down. That does not change. Load into project. Okay, there's some changes there. Or you can make it change. I don't know why it didn't change here, but it should have changed here. Or you can just change the dimensions here. It does the same thing. There's just different ways to do things. Yeah. Okay, so place. Right, so place a base plate on the column center line. Okay, but anyway, let's place a base plate. So steel, structure, component, place component. Okay, find the one that we want to use. Say 12 mil, 12 mm. Place it on. If you can't see it, find it in 3D. Oh, okay. Yeah, see? If you don't change it, if you don't change your work plane, it will forever edit on that work plane. So what you can do here is you can just go grid 1. Okay? And then go to view. place on face. So with these placement options, when you click on one of them, it will place it according to it. See vertical face, if you hover over it, it will place on the vertical face. If you do place on face, it will just place on top of it. If you do place on work plane, it'll place it on the work plane that we selected. If you do place on face, you can see here our face plates, and just drop it down. We can have a look at it in 3D, and we can edit this accordingly. Yeah, if you press space bar, it'll rotate it.
And then putting the column on level 1 here. This is my level 1. It's automatically going up there. Like, see? Like structure column, and there is 4,000, and there's 0.
Yeah, wait.
Let's change it to
First click level 1, use the level 1. Yeah.
And then this is the one I want.
Yes, yeah.
And now if I go on grid A1,
and it's not a good way to do it.
what is it? Do I have to just double click it on the same spot?
Okay.
Like, see, now when I double
Does
click
it go
it,
over pretty well?
it shows up on level 2, even though I'm putting it on level 1.
Then your base level is level 2.
Yeah, I've changed it.
Yeah, you're working on level 1. Okay, now just go to bin.
Column.
Column. You want column. Then you want this one. First click level 1. Second click level 2. Click.
Okay, you see what that looks. Okay, that doesn't seem to work.
So, okay, same click here, that's it. That's all.
Or we can reduce I'll try to reduce the range.
It's supposed to be like this. It's supposed to be click. And they have shape, it's click again. Oh, so vertical. Now they understand that you want to the column like the angle volume. So if you put the vertical, will let you to.
Now I click on.
Yep, just click and it should be good. It's good.
ਭਾਜੀ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਦੱਸਿਓ ਇੱਧਰ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਲਮ ਐਡ ਕਰਨੇ ਆ ਹੋ ਗਏ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਐਡ ਗਿਆ ਕੁਝ ਦੱਸ ਕੇ ਫੋੜਾ
Space bar. And from here. Yeah, I can now edit it.
ਮੈਨੂੰ ਕਹਾ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਧੋਕੇ ਮਾਰ ਕੇ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਜੋ ਲੈਦਾ ਹੈ
Oh, it's a copy of the
ਲੋਟੇ
whole thing.
ਪਾਣਾ ਜਿਸ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਬਾਬਾ
And if you want to get into more detail, alright, you can see I've placed it already. You can see that in 3D view, just double check. If I'm not sure, alright, I can make another view, a call out view, just so I can have a little bit more detail. If I go, oh sorry, I should have went a bit slower. Okay, so view, on the ribbon, call out, and then select, and then I can go to my view,
ਭਾਜੀ ਇਹੋ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ
and from here,
ਆਪਣੀ
click on find, and maybe even hide it,
ਮੈਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਕੀਤੀ
hide the elements, and you see here I can see the more finer details.
ਮੇਰੇ ਵਾਲੇ ਚ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਭਣ ਦੀ
From
ਕਿੱਥੇ
here on,
ਆ
I can make edits. If I want to make the bolts a little bit wider, go for it. I can find the distance between the column and the plate, 26. Yeah. That's how you make callouts, and that's how you place your plate.